Ever wondered how people are making AI avatars that actually look alive? Talking, moving, and pulling off facial expressions so real you'd swear they're human? Well, here's the secret. It all starts with just one image. Most people think this process is complicated, expensive, or only for tech geniuses. But that's completely wrong. In fact, I'm about to show you how I went from a single static photo to a full-blown AI avatar that talks, gestures, and feels like a real on-screen personality. In this video, Genix will break down the exact steps I used to come to life, adding cinematic camera angles, dropping the avatar into environments, and animating natural movements. You'll also see how to lip sync perfectly to your own voice and combine everything into one polished video that makes your faceless channel look unstoppable. This isn't just another AI tutorial. It's the playbook for creating an avatar that hooks viewers instantly and keeps them watching. So grab a notebook, and over to you, Gen X.
Step 1. Creating your AI image. The very first step is creating your AI image. You can use any AI image generator you like, but for this tutorial, I'll be using Dzine AI. Now here's the key. When you design your avatar, you're not just making a random picture. You're creating a base image that you can later place into endless different contexts. That's why I'm starting with a clean, hyper-realistic headshot against a plain background. This way, the avatar stays consistent no matter what setup I drop it into. Once you're on the platform, start a new project, and you'll be taken to a clean workspace where we can begin placing the avatar into various scenes. Click on Text to Image, and at the top, open the drop-down menu to choose a model. You'll see several options to choose from. Select a model, for example, Joyful 3D. Step 2. Using the prompt. Here's the exact prompt I typed into Dzine AI. A hyper-realistic headshot of an American woman in her late 20s, shoulder-length wavy blonde hair with natural highlights, confident expression, subtle makeup, wearing a fitted black sexy blazer over a low-cut white silk camisole, simple silver necklace, facing the camera directly with a warm, approachable smile, clean background, soft cinematic lighting, ultra-detailed portrait in 3D pixel style. You can copy this as is, or tweak it to match the look you want for your own avatar. Scroll below and select the aspect ratio to 16:9. Next, select the generation mode. You can select normal or you can select HQ mode. Remember, the goal here is a clean, realistic headshot with a plain background, so the avatar works well in any setting. Hit generate. Out of this batch, one instantly caught my attention, but I wanted to see a few more options before settling. So, instead of stopping there, I tapped the variation button to see a few fresh takes. From those, this version really stood out. I then refined it with the upscaling option to get a sharper, cleaner result. Step 3. Saving and placing the image. Now, it's time to bring this image to life in different settings. First, let's save the version we just polished. Just hit the download button, and it'll go straight to your computer. Now, select the image to put it on the canvas. The next step? Putting this image in different contexts. You can instantly place it into new environments without losing consistency. Step 4. Switching contexts with Nano Banana. To switch this image into different contexts, we'll be using Nano Banana. Start by clicking on the image, then select Chat Editor from the bottom menu. This opens a dialog box where you can choose between Flux Context, Nano Banana, or GPT. For this tutorial, we'll use Nano Banana because it lets you place the character in new scenarios while keeping their appearance consistent. As a first example, let's place the lady in a modern office setting, seated at a desk with a laptop in front of her. While that's processing here in the corner, let me walk you through an example I worked on earlier. Here are some of the images I generated, and as you can see, it really captures the look I was going for. To bring it onto the canvas, all you need to do is double-click, and it drops right in. Now, if at any point you want to hide or remove it, just head over to the Layers panel where you can switch any element on or off with a single click. Pretty straightforward. Now let's check out the brand new result that just finished generating and see how it compares. Step 5. Generating new scenes. This one looks pretty close to the earlier version, perfect for a talking head style video on a faceless channel. But now I want to take things further by placing the character in a professional office setup. To do this, I clicked on the image, opened the chat editor, and used the following prompt. A hyper-realistic portrait of an American woman in her late 20s, shoulder-length wavy blonde hair with natural highlights, confident expression, subtle makeup, wearing a fitted black sexy blazer over a low-cut white silk camisole, simple silver necklace. She is standing with her hands on her hips, facing the camera directly with a warm, approachable smile. Clean background, soft cinematic lighting, ultra-detailed in 3D pixel style. This is one of the images I generated, and here's another one that turned out really well. You can see that her hands look natural and everything looks clean. Another example I created shows her sitting in a cozy cafe holding a teacup. The best part is, if there's anything in the image you don't like, you can simply click on it and use the chat editor to make quick adjustments. If you'd like the avatar from different angles, that's possible too. You just need to specify it in the prompt. For example, here's the image I want to use of her sitting. Simply double-click it and make sure it's placed on the canvas. Now, I'd like this image to appear from a side view. In the prompt box, type side angle of the image and then click Generate. As you can see, it produces a clean side view while keeping everything consistent. This is the exact method I used to create another image of her talking, but positioned to the side. In this way, I was able to build multiple different scenes from just one base image. Step 6. Animating the avatar. The next step is to show you how to animate your avatar. Start by selecting the image you've generated. At the bottom, you'll see an option called AI Video. Click on it, and a sidebar will open. From there, choose any video model you prefer, then type in the action you want the avatar to perform. In this case, we'll have her talking and gesturing with her hands. For the imagination setting, just leave it in the middle. We'll set the duration to 10 seconds, then click Generate. Here's the result. As you can see, it turned out really well, with her gesturing naturally. Her hands look really good too. If you're having issues with your avatar's hands, just go to the slider and increase it slightly. Setting it around 0.5 should give you an image that talks and demonstrates clearly with her hands. That is the process I use to animate all the images I generate. Step 7. Lip syncing. The next step is to lip sync this video. Dzine AI comes with a built-in lip sync feature, and I'll demonstrate how it works if you want to handle lip syncing directly within the platform. With the lip sync feature, you can sync clips up to 15 seconds long. Just pick the video you want to work with and click on lip sync. It's that simple. On the left-hand corner, it highlights the avatar's face. From here, you can click Pick a Voice. There are two ways to lip sync. You can either type the text you want the avatar to say and select a voice you like, or you can upload your own audio file. I'll show you how I made the audio you heard at the beginning. First, I went to text-to-speech, selected the voice I wanted, and typed out the script. Then, you just hit Generate to create the audio. After that, simply click Generate once more, and it will automatically start lip-syncing the video. Let me play it for you.
Ever wondered how people are making AI avatars that actually look alive, talking, moving, and pulling off facial expressions so real you'd swear they're human? Well, here's the secret. It all starts with just one image. Most people think this process is complicated, expensive, or only for tech geniuses. But that's completely wrong.
Sounds great, right? But let's be honest, creating an avatar that not only looks good but also talks clearly and moves naturally can feel overwhelming. That's exactly what this process solves. This is how I was able to lip sync the avatar successfully. As you may have noticed, the image quality and the video tend to drop a little after lip syncing. I'll show you how to enhance the video quality once we move into the video editing phase. For now, simply click Download, and the clip will be saved to your computer. This is the method I use to lip sync all the different scenes from the beginning of the video and download every single clip. Step 8. Editing in CapCut. Now that all the clips are downloaded, we can move on to the next phase, which is bringing everything together. For this, we will be using CapCut. In CapCut, the first step I took was to import all the clips I had created in Dzine AI. Once imported, I began arranging them according to the scenes I had planned. Scene 1, Scene 2, and Scene 3. I placed the clips onto the timeline accordingly. Initially, when you drop the clips into the timeline, the video quality often appears low. You can drag the clips in and see how it looks. To enhance the quality, click on the clip you want to improve, then go to Video and select Enhance Quality. Just a heads up, this is a paid feature in CapCut. You can then choose between HD or Ultra HD. Selecting Ultra HD upscales the video, and you'll notice the quality becomes significantly better. To ensure the scenes flow smoothly, I added transitions between each clip. Navigate to Transition, select one that fits your video style, and drag it between two clips. CapCut automatically applies it. Next, let's apply a filter. I am going with Clear 2. Done. Now you can export the video. This is how a single image can be transformed into a fully dynamic talking AI avatar, complete with natural animation, multiple camera angles, and perfect lip sync. If you find this helpful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.